is ready. All right, there you go. Okay, good. I'm going to do, wait, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet, wait. Yeah, this is the difficulty lah. You're gonna shake a lot, all right? Okay, got it. Okay, thank you. Next. Okay, your hands will be tired. Keep it steady. If not, I cannot get a nice picture. Another mistake would be nice.
My only mistake in this paper so far.
That's the only mistake you have.
Yeah, and then I did like another mistake before, but then because like for the difference between the temperatures, I put out minus 18 degrees, but then I was like, oh no, and then I changed it. So yeah, it's not really.
Show me. Just show me.
No, but
you
like
make two mistakes. I want to see. I know. I want to see it. I need to understand your mistake also. I'm not here to
this
scold
one
you,
before
right?
I put minus 18, but then I changed it.
Super. You're saying that you end up not making any mistake.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Now, what you show me in question?
No, because like right when the teacher was explaining, and then I was like, oh shit, and then I like immediately changed it.
Oh, right. And that's fine. That was not even a mistake. That's more like, okay, let's agree to not include the negative, right? Something like that. Right? It's more like, oh, now you know the agreement, which is good. Now, again, let me confirm. Question 2 is your only other mistake, so to speak.
Yeah, sort of.
Okay. Let me just absorb it for now, okay? Let me just absorb it.
But then I did another paper where I made like way too many mistakes.
I want to see the mistakes. I want to see it. Okay, I'm not here to scold you. I just want to see it. Okay. Your mistake here is absolutely weird. I don't get it. Oh, how come you? Oh, wow.
No, because I thought that 0.3 with the dot on top, I thought it was 0.30. So like, yeah. That.
I see what you mean. Okay, so I see what you mean. All right, understand. Okay.
That's my next mistake. Like my teacher already went through this, but then I forgot that only prime numbers can only be positive.
Which is fine. Yes, again, agreement lah. It is more like an agreement between everybody else in the world.
I have like the entire thing is wrong because like I did not understand this part. That minus 2 squared, only the squares on the 2 and not on the minus. That's why like
correct. Okay, wait, stop there. Because I also addressed that many times lah. Are you sure you're getting it? It's the mistake you often repeat. Are you sure?
Yeah, my teacher like made me understand, so I think I'm fine.
All right. Okay, girl. Okay, good.
Then the other one was just a calculation error. So
what would that be? Show me.
Oh.
The calculator error is of what sort?
This entire question. The calculation error is this.
I can't see it. Okay, you're very shaky, right? Okay.
The iPad is really bad.
What? Tell me what is the mistake? Sorry.
My calculation error, 192 minus 5.93 is 136. So yeah, that's like really stupid.
Oh my goodness. All right. Okay, sure. Okay, right. Okay, that's weird.
Yes, this one. Big question. I forgot to add the one.
Oh. This is a primary. Okay, never mind. Now that you know, it's okay. Now that you know. Yeah, sure.
Similar question for the next paper. That's why I didn't make that error.
Is this from your school's practice?
Yeah, it's like the
Okay.
that posture picture.
Right, right. So for your information, listen to me clearly. You should stop doing the SA1, SA2 practices right now until exam, especially if you have your school's practice. That means the standards of your school. The standards of your school will be reflected in the exam. So doing other schools SA1 or 2 is not the best thing right now in this week before exam. Now you tell me, do you have more practices from your school?
Yeah, but I'm like almost.
When that happens, then too bad you just try another paper SA2 or SA1. But I think you should not do the obviously, how do I say, the obviously not included in exam topic lah. I don't think you should focus too much on that in this 1 week or 2 weeks, if that makes sense.
1 week only.
Okay. And after exam, you take a break. You don't do papers after exam, at least for 1 week. I want your brain to just how do I say, just relax for a while. Relax for a while. Okay. So different practices, different focus for this week, upcoming exam, and then after exam, rest for 1 week. Okay.
I don't think I can
Right.
really. I still have like more exams and projects and stuff.
But you can at least adjust your practice leading to exam by focusing only on the topics you need lah. At least you can do that. Okay? At least you can do that. All right. I understand your mistakes. Yeah, totally fine. They seem to be honest mistakes. Okay, and you already understand how to deal with it. Yeah. Okay. Anything else from you, Fidushi?
No.
Yeah. When I say I believe you're prepared, I don't mean you're score perfect marks lah. But I know that you're a good student. That's what I'm saying, right? Okay. If you yourself have nothing else, then we just go to science. I mean, what else is there, right? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Science is also having exam soon, just to confirm.
Term 2, week 2.
Term 2 weeks. Oh, still very long. Okay, then because
Wait.
if not, I will suggest that we focus on the topics of exam first, lah, right? We don't go ahead too far. Right?
Like a practical or something. I actually don't know. No, wait, never mind. It's 5 MCQ questions and free response questions.
Yep. But it's term 2 week 2 lah.
Yeah.
Which is like
5th
1 month from now. Yeah. 5th March. Oh, 5th March. Oh, 5th March. 5th March, really?
25th.
25th. Oh, yeah. 1 month from now. Yeah, exactly. Okay, I'm not sure we really care. Okay, so before we go and do papers, anything to clarify from the science at school?
No.
Your no is very it's a no, is it? Was it? It's not clear at all. It's not clear.
I said no.
Okay. Yeah, it's not clear. It's not clear just now. Okay, then is there anything else that I can help you with before we talk about future topics of sciences?
Nope.
Anything, any other subject, anything?
Nope.
All right, then we go to future science, which is just continue from last week, right? Okay. I did promise to wait, do I?
I have a question. Is a MacBook better for learning or an iPad? Because I can choose between those.
Right. So you have an iPad and the Apple Pencil right now, right?
Yeah.
Now, the question is very simple, by right, people should have both. But if you're talking about learning, the question is pretty simple. It's very easily settled like this. Do you like to write or not? Is writing better for you in terms of learning or not?
I don't know.
Typing, I'll tell you something like typing is not better for learning than writing for most people. Now, of course, if you don't know, you just find out lah. You just find out. Typing has a very different effect to the brain, especially the learning brain. Writing is in general better because when you write, you have a freer flow of thought. Typing is very structured. You know I'm saying this because if you buy MacBook, you cannot write on MacBook. You must still write on your iPad.
I
You
need
must
to
still
already have
sketch or make
an
notes.
iPad. They're
I'm
like
sorry?
I already have an iPad. You can choose between iPad Pro, MacBook Air, or MacBook Pro. So.
Let me put it this way. You do not need MacBook Pro. There's a total waste of
Money, yeah. MacBook
money.
Air.
Yeah, total. No need. There's no need. It's just MacBook Air because being light is very important, but I do not suggest that you buy MacBook Air to replace your iPad in class or in learning. You will use it for something else because a proper laptop is still good. But for most learning purposes, you will either combine both or just use iPad because of the writing function. You should still buy MacBook Air either now or later, but I don't think it's a very urgent need lah.
I don't know.
Right? Okay. Am I answering your question?
I will see.
Again, you're a writer, right? You're supposed to write a lot, right? You're supposed to write a lot. Now, think this is how you settle it.
I don't like writing hard copy. Like I don't like writing.
No. Hear me out. Hear me out. Just hear me out. When you're trying to compose, when you're trying to, write something like right? When you're thinking about it, do you feel that it is better to type out your thoughts or is it better to write down your thoughts when you're thinking and constructing? You're saying? Type. You're saying type? Are you sure? Type?
Yeah,
because you're not clear now. You're not clear now. Okay, type.
Because like
You're
when
quite
I write,
advanced.
it's just a fear of like losing something. I'm just generally
Are you saying that because typing is more structured than writing, right? Typing is just more structured. Are you saying that when you're thinking about your composition, when you're still undecided about what to write, typing is better for your thinking, really?
I actually don't know. Whatever.
When you already know what to write, it's totally different. When you already know what to write, typing is better because typing is faster than writing. But when you do not know what to write, when you're still processing it, I don't know. Most people should write like most people.
Okay, let's just do the signs now. I'll just do that.
But you do you lah. You have to find out yourself lah. Okay. Just remember when you buy your MacBook Air, don't be stuck on typing lo. You gotta probably alternate between writing and typing lah. That's the best way lah. That's the fastest way to do something lah. Okay. Yeah, pure typing is not good for students. Okay, science. We went through quite a lot, didn't it?
Wait, I need to take the answer paper guidance. Just get paper for this. So like, okay. Now I'm back.
Hey, last time you do it on Jamboard, you don't on your video. Is that your preference right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Then let's go to page 7 lah. You do have sorry, page 9 now in your Jamboard. You do have you do have questions that you haven't answered, and the questions are a bit more advanced lah. Okay, let's see lah. Let's see. Okay, page 9 in your Jamboard.
Okay. I'm not so sure about this question.
Bimetallic topic you haven't learned. Let me confirm. Okay. The explanation is easy, so I'll try to explain to you. I mean, today is
Wait,
only you,
I've
so
heard
that's a
this.
good
It's the
thing.
strip that like bends something.
Do you know why it bends? That's actually
Because like gain heat.
no. Things
No,
don't
so
bend when they gain shape. Things get
one
longer.
strip
So
gains heat faster than the other strip.
not gain heat. No. Both gain heat at the same time, but one gains length, as in it lengthens more than the other. More than the other. And that's why the bimetallic bend. If there is no bimetallic strip, they just lengthen lah. The guy who lengthens more will cause it to bend in a certain way, which is exactly question A. Look, they're testing you on that. Oh my goodness, the question are very weird. Oh, that's so weird. Oh, that's so weird. Never mind. They still do it.
It will bend.
I know, but you actually have to mention it will bend where. It will bend how. There are only two options. Bend like this or bend like that. But you gotta choose one and you gotta explain.
It will bend. It will bend like I don't know how to explain. Like I
Yeah,
know
but
what
choose first lah. Which one? Which one first? Which one will it be?
A will bend.
I know, but bend how? Bend up or bend down? Wait, do you know how it will bend? Bend up or bend
B
down?
will lengthen.
B will lengthen. Sorry, we're talking about part A, right?
B will
No, we're talking about
lengthen.
part A, right?
C.
C will lengthen. Okay, I guess I agree. Will A lengthen also? Just checking.
At a slower pace.
Yeah, correct. So C will lengthen more, A will lengthen but less.
Yeah.
Therefore, how will it bend?
I
You're
don't know how
going
to
at the
explain.
right direction.
It's like
Choose bend up or bend down first. Don't say explain first, but choose first. Which one? Do you
bend
know
down.
which one?
Bend up.
Bend down is fine. No, bend down is fine. Wait, which one? Bend up or bend down?
Bend down.
If you don't know how to choose, that's part of the problem. Let me explain. It's okay.
Wait, what's considered bend out?
Well, I'll draw for you. Actually, the explanation can be very visual. Let's see whether you understand by the drawing. Just a minute. Yeah, okay, there you go. Sorry, problem with the drawing. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna say that the metal C is black, right? Metal C is, I'm so sorry. Why do I do that? So metal C will be green, and then metal A will be yellow. Okay, good. So now I'm drawing the bend down. I'm gonna make it thick to make a point, right? Going to make it unproportionally thick. Okay. So that's the bend down, and then here's the green guy, right? You should see the comparison of length between green and yellow if I bend down, right? Now, if I bend up, what happened, right? If I bend up, again, I'm exaggerating here. I'm exaggerating. So the green should be here, right? then the yellow should be like that. That's the yellow. Now, visually, can you see why certain things will bend up or bend down? Just by the length lah, the difference in length lah.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I'm bending down, which is here, right? Let's say this is bend down. Which one's longer, the guy here or the guy on top?
On top.
Okay, then if I bend up, the guy on the bottom is the one longer, loh. So
Yeah.
that's just how that's the simple thing about pure metallic. So you should know what's the answer lah. What would it be?
Yeah. Bend the second one. The bottom one.
The second
Bend
one, yeah.
down.
And then your explanation is really based on the length. That's all, that's all. Metal C will be longer than metal A, therefore it bends down. It really is just like that, the explanation. Ta-da! Because if you draw, it makes a lot of sense.
Wait, so you don't need to say that C is a better conductor of heat than A, thus it will gain heat.
You can, no, you should lah, you should. I mean, I know you should quote that from the, you should, I'm sorry. I'm just explaining the essence of the explanation.
Okay.
You should. Part B is more complicated. So when you're ready, give it a try lah.
Okay.
You should visually draw it, I believe. I believe that's the way to deal with part B also, right? If you can draw something, it will be nice to analyze, right? First time I see part B. Interesting.
I'm like
Definitely
writing
worth reading.
the answer for A though, unlike my full stat.
Sure. Writing it down first, which I cannot follow. So you must check the answer key afterwards, okay? After you write down.
I'm done with writing the answer of 2A.
You're doing, sorry, what? You're what?
I'm done writing the answer of 2A. So now we can
Please check the answer key because I cannot see. And then let's try the drawing for part B.
That's difficult. Bro, I don't know how to draw that.
Fiducia, could you draw in Jamboard so I know what you're thinking?
Thinking how
For
to
part
draw.
B, lah, when you're ready for part B.
Also, can I go get water?
Of course, of course.
Um, mm, that's kind of difficult. I don't know what I draw. Oops. I just know
Yeah,
that B
nothing.
will be the longest. Wait, no, but it's gonna have to bend.
I know. B will be the longest, which I agree with you, and A will be
I
the
can't draw.
shortest, which I agree with.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I don't know how to draw. It's not working.
Is that B or C? Yeah, but you gotta draw something because the drawing is how you think through things.
C is like slightly. Bro, I can't draw it.
I'm gonna give you a hint, okay? I'm gonna give you a hint. I'm gonna ask you to split and draw left and right separately. I'm gonna ask
Oh,
you to draw the left one and the right one separately, please.
this is
Separately.
left.
Okay.
So
So the
this.
left situation will be what? The right situation will be what?
How do you draw like? Bro, it's so difficult.
Try. I mean, try lah. What else? You. I'm not even using a pen just now.
Yeah, I know.
If you're using a pen, you should be able to.
My
Try.
sister took it because hers is broken.
Your what is broken? Sorry.
Because my sister's Apple Pencil is broken, so she took mine, so I don't have mine.
Can't you take it now? She's not learning right now, right?
She's not at home.
Oh. Never mind. Just use your finger. It's okay. Just use your finger. Like, okay. I'm not gonna complain that your drawing is.
Yes, this is C, that's A.
That's the light. Okay, left. Then the right one. Okay, good.
But it's gonna be so weird how to draw something that's C and then this is B.
B is longer, you know.
Yeah, I
How
know.
come you're drawing?
That's B. B is longer.
Yeah, I thought you understand the bending situation. So
I do.
if B is longer and
Then
C
it
is
bends up.
shorter, totally correct. Yeah, bend up lah. So draw bending up lah. Draw bend up lah. Okay, nice. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because now clearly B is longer than C lah. That's just what they're going to do, right? Okay, now I think your left is correct, your right is correct. Does it make sense if now I ask you to simply combine them?
Bro, no, it's not gonna make sense. How do I do that?
Don't erase your left and right lah. Please don't do that. Just, yeah, okay, okay, great. Okay, okay, you can do that. You can, yeah, yeah, you can do that. Yeah, something like that. Okay, and then, yeah, and then you're just gonna erase that distance here. Okay, something like that. Okay, something like that. I would think that this is the answer.
Okay, interesting. Very interesting.
Check the answer key first, just to make sure the shape is correct. And then you have English lah. You have
Can I
your
not check the answer
sentence.
key right now? Because I don't like checking the answer keys before I'm like done doing the question.
Sure, but you still gotta construct your sentence.
Okay,
I need to see your sentence construction. If you're
This
doing it on paper, then take a picture for me later.
Okay, let me just see.
At least for part B, okay? Construct it, no problem. But I gotta see it.
Yeah, I'll take a picture later after this book.
Sure, sure, sure.
Oh no. I don't know how to phrase this. It's just like weird.
Which is what I'm trying to train you lah. Again, it's a new topic, man. You cannot, your brain is grasping for phrases, right? So I'll give you a few hints to work with, right? Okay, you gotta mention who is longer, who is shorter. That's always the case, right? Okay,
So I'm
because of
supposed to
what?
say C is longer than A, but shorter than B.
Correct. You should say that because that's what's happening, and then you can
The
immediately
part
jump
of
to
C and A is bent up, but then the part of C and B is bent. Wait, no.
and down.
C and A is bent down, C and B is bent up.
Okay, now regarding the bend up, bend down thingy, it's not a good thing to say because the definition is all over the place. So that we don't fight, against the examiner. Like, I say it's bend up. I know that's bend down, We don't do that to the examiner. We just draw, which is why I asked you to draw. You will draw and then you will simply explain the shape. So the word describe and explain the shape. The describe part is by drawing. The explain is
I'm
by
supposed
English.
to draw?
Not supposed to draw. Draw is the easiest way to describe because describe and explain. Explain using English lah.
If I draw, will I get marks?
Yes, yes. Do you know why? Because in every MCQ of bimetallic, they will actually draw this. So if you draw what they usually draw, they think, oh, this girl understand, man. Okay, I'm gonna give you marks.
Oh,
Get it?
okay.
Okay. What we are drawing here is just what they do every time. What's wrong with drawing, man? Yeah. But that's the describing part lah. The explaining part in English, you should have an easier time if you combine it with your own picture.
Yeah, this is so tough. I actually cannot draw.
That's fine. That's fine. This is not an art class. You're not in SOTA art, visual art, contemplating the works of Rembrandt, you're not doing that.
Let's see. Let's see. Okay. I just drew that. I really don't know what to say.
If you send me something, tell me. See.
Can I say that? So I'm gonna say about the length, and then I'm gonna say that C is a better conductor of heat than A. C will be longer than A as it gains heat faster. However, as B is a better conductor of heat than C, B will gain heat as its length will be longer.
Yeah, then C, then C. C. Mhm. Therefore, the bend low, therefore the bend. So instead of saying bending up, bending down, you can say maybe C and A will bulge up, C and B will bulge down. Maybe bulging is a slightly better, it's actually less ambiguous thing, but the drawing already says so. The drawing is the best thing.
But what
right,
if they
in your
don't
answer.
understand my drawing? Because like I don't even understand my own drawing. It looks so bad.
Yeah, because you don't understand the topic. I'm replacing your future knowledge right now. You will get this knowledge very soon when your teacher talk about it. And then you'll see what I mean. Oh, that's what they do, you know. You don't understand it. I'm just boosting your confidence by saying that they will understand. You will understand. More like you will understand. Don't worry. This is the best drawing ever.
Bruh.
Okay? Okay. If you don't want to look at the answer key, then you have to at least listen to me lah. What else can I do for you? I mean, you're a very good student. You're way ahead of class, and you're dealing with topics that you haven't talked about. That's how good you are. So, I mean, there'll be some sort of doubt for now, lah. Yeah, like your doubt is healthy, man. You know, you understand that you don't understand, man. Yeah, I can only tell you that you're doing fine. Okay. Again, I promise that you'll feel better when your teacher talk about it. If you feel worse, I'll treat you to an ice cream. Okay. I'm gonna get some water. Can you hear me?
Huh? Yeah.
I'm gonna get some water. Okay.
Yep. I put my
Oh, there you go. Okay,
answer
let me check.
on 10.
Yeah, it's not very clear, but I think I can run. I can read. Okay. Oh, there you go. There you go. Very metal C. Yeah. Explain. There are two bands. It's just your closing phrase. But with the drawing, please lah. So if this is your answer, you should put your drawing on top lah. Okay.
I put my drawing in
So
the
the on as the basis of your explanation. If you do that, your last phrase will be enough. If you don't put your drawing, your last phrase will totally be not enough. Okay, clear?
yeah.
Okay, and like that, you will gain your 3 marks. All right. Again, very proud of you to, be able to discuss a new topic. Okay, and understand. For part C, is totally different. Just totally different. But this should be the things inside your exam law or after your exam, I don't know lah, right? So in page 11, if you feel that you want to try the sentence construction, please do so.
Page 11.
Yeah, I put the part C in page 11 because
I
more
finished that.
space. Oh, you finished that, and that's fine. I mean, again, have you checked your, construction, your English construction with the answer key? That's the important thing here.
I have two effective forces. When they say give two effects of forces on the motion of the ball, can I say a force changes the direction of the ball, or do I need to say the force changes the direction of an object?
The ball is fine. The ball, not the object. I mean, the object is the ball here. That's fine. That's totally fine. There is nothing wrong with specifying the ball. Is that your question?
Yep.
Okay.
Wait, changes the direction of where the ball is moving?
No need. The direction of the ball is fine. There is no need to specify more. It's very clear like that. Unless you meant something else, but I think it's very clear.
Show how friction can both be an advantage and a disadvantage.
Did you ask a question? Sorry, it's not clear.
Huh?
Did you ask a question? Sorry, it's not clear.
No.
Okay.
Wait, this one. Of using one example each, show how friction can both be a disadvantage and an advantage and a disadvantage. Can I say that friction helps us to hold things firmly without dropping it?
Which is great, which is correct. That's the advantage of friction. Yes, and then?
The advantage is that friction causes wear and tear to objects. Okay.
Which is also totally correct, right? You decide to not use the football one, which is totally fine because the question doesn't seem to ask for that, right? Okay. Now, just for practice purposes, why don't you try describing the advantage and disadvantage of friction in a football setting?
Friction helps the soccer players to like walk and run.
To run, yeah, to run, and actually to run faster. You can even say that. More friction, better running speed. Does that make sense?
Um, then
Does that make sense? Wait, does that make sense? More
yeah.
friction usually means you can run faster.
But I thought if there's more friction acting on an object when you're trying to push it, then it won't
Ah,
move.
nah, this is a very advanced discussion, isn't it? Wow. Okay, okay. I'll talk about it this way. Because you're thinking about friction in general, lah. I'm talking about because he already asked you where how friction can be advantage. Then we'll go very specific. We zoom on the feet or the shoe of the soccer player.
Yeah,
If it is raining, there is less friction. Correct? It's wet, ma. It's
yeah. Then
slippery,
the
lo.
things on the shoe, the sole of the shoe helps to in,
Grip more, lah. I know, grip more,
yeah,
lah,
can
right?
you say
Grip more.
increase the surface area in contact?
Um, I mean, if you have the stud lah, because the soccer players sole have studs, so the stud helps dig in the muddy soil, which increases the area of contact. Yada yada yada. But the point is the digging part, correct? But back to friction, even though the sole is helping during wet, people still run faster when it's not wet. You get it? Or not? It doesn't mean that when it's wet, then you are faster. It just means that when it's wet, you are less slow. You can run a little bit slower, not a lot slower without slipping. The start helps in that way, lah. The start doesn't actually increase your speed compared to a dry situation. Make sense? So
Yeah,
far?
that I mean,
Which means friction is very helpful to run faster. More friction, better running speed. On the feet. On the feet. Make sense first? It doesn't make sense, just tell me. It's okay. This one is difficult to understand.
yeah, makes sense.
Mhm. Difficult to understand, meaning to say it's easy to accept if you just do it lah. Correct wa? If you're wet, you run slower lah. What's so difficult about that? If it's dry, you run faster lah. But it's not easy to understand how friction may help in that way, right? But enough explanation for sec one lah, right? As for the disadvantage one, you already mentioned it. Most of the time, however, friction will be a disadvantage. Now, in a football setting, please explain how friction is a disadvantage.
Oh, I don't know.
Let's see. Yeah, let's see. Something. For example, you're trying to kick the ball very fast, right? And the ball does fly very fast.
Yeah.
Is the ball encountering friction?
Yes.
So is that advantage friction or disadvantage friction? After you kick the ball, okay, the ball is going very fast.
That's an advantage.
When the ball is flying through the air, friction is an advantage. Again, that's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Please explain how it is an advantage then.
Because isn't it advantage because it like travels further?
Carefully, the ball is actually flying again very fast, like think of it like 50, 60 kilometer per hour. It's like riding a motorbike, right? Like the ball is encountering the air very fast. Are you saying that the air resistance, the air friction, right, is making the ball faster or slower?
Oh, it makes it slower.
So in terms of the game of soccer lah, do you want the ball to be faster or slower?
Faster.
If you're the attacker lah, if you're the defender, you want it to be slower. But that's beside the point. Let's just pretend that everybody's attacking. So friction is a disadvantage when the ball is flying through the air. You wish it would be a bit faster, if that makes some sense. We don't want to answer it correctly. We want to gain knowledge here. It doesn't make sense. You tell me, right?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Right. If you're happy, don't think too much about it. You will practice again, when the time comes, right?
Okay, next
Um,
question.
next page, next.
I don't. I
Oh,
never.
there's no more. There's no more. Okay, okay. You can get more. You can get more.
It's about pressure. Define pressure.
Define fresh. Well. Define fresh. Just use the formula. Anything with the word define, just use the formula. You're just putting the formula into English. You don't know the formula. I already gave you the formula. The formula is. Oops, sorry. Hey, what happened? Wait, what? Wait, what just happened? Wait, what just happened? Wait, that's very good. Okay. If you want to define pressure, just use the standard formula of pressure equals to F over A lah.
But
That
what
will
is
serve you well for 1 mark. You're saying?
what is F?
Oh, force. F is force, air is area, and pressure is what? Pressure.
But then my teacher said that when you define, you have to give more than the like density. You can't just say density equals to mass over volume.
Okay. If he means by construct your sentence properly, that's what he means. So, for example, please don't say that pressure is force divided by area. Correct lah. Okay. But say something like this. Okay. Pressure is the amount of force over, the amount of force over a unit of area, which is a very fancy way of describing the formula lah. But that does work. That does work.
Wait, pressure. Pressure is what?
Pressure is the amount of force over a unit of area.
Explain why it hurts to carry a heavy
Hey,
bag.
put the question. No, don't read for me, please. Don't read for me. This only works when you're alone. Please just put the question in somehow. Please. It's faster that way. It's not slower, it's faster. Your mic is also a little bit wonky, so I have to ask you to repeat and everything. It's not fast. It's not faster.
This is the question.
Okay. Right, nice. Okay. So you're talking about part 2 or part 3?
Part 2.
Part 2, yeah. Yeah, and the formula will again help you. Same with part 3 lah.
Because there's more math. There's more. No, because
Just
the
argue in terms of force or area. Argue in terms of force or
area
area.
of the straps is smaller.
Is small, not smaller, small, right? Small, so to speak. Small, so you're experiencing more pressure. Referring to the formula is totally fine, and therefore it hurts. Because hurting is about pressure, it's not about force.
Yeah.
That's the main lesson, actually. Actually, that's the main lesson. We feel pressure, we don't feel force.
Okay. It hurts because small. There, there's more pressure on the person's back.
No. I don't think. Oh, is this a? Oh, it's a back. Yeah, shoulder, shoulder. You probably want to say shoulder instead of back, if that makes some sense.
Yep. Okay. Explain why wearing skis prevents the skier from sinking into the soft snow.
Would you believe it or not? The formula is here to help us again.
Bruh.
Bro.
I don't know.
Again, think in terms of F and A lah,
Never
because
ski.
that's all. Mhm. You're comparing wearing ski with what scenario again?
The formula.
No, with not wearing ski and then using the formula to think about it.
Not wearing ski, then there'll be more like pressure on your feet.
If you don't wear ski or if you wear ski, I'm sorry, if you wear ski or not.
Don't wear ski.
If you don't wear ski, is it the force of the area is affected?
Um, the area.
And the area becomes smaller or bigger?
When you don't wear skis,
Yeah.
smaller.
Yeah, so if the area is smaller, then the pressure will go
Up.
up, and therefore you sink low or easier to sink lah. Turns out that sinking is also an issue of pressure. Instead of just force.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Now.
I'm not seeing anything here, but okay.
Wait, so can I say wearing skis increases the area of contact with the
Nice.
snow?
Yeah, nice. Therefore, reducing the pressure, and therefore, yada. Yeah.
So there's less pressure on the user's feet.
Not on the user. No. The point is not the user's feet. There's less pressure on the snow. That would be the wrong thing to say lah on the user's feet. By the user's feet, maybe, but that's also wrong. It should be by the user's weight. If this makes any sense. either on the snow or by the user, but on the snow is always much better.
Yep, I'm done.
Cool.
Is 3bi kinetic energy in the wind is transferred to kinetic energy in the moving blades, which
In
is
the blades, yeah, okay.
converted to um chemical potential energy in the
No,
gearbox.
no. The chemical potential energy usually implies there's a battery. There is no battery in the gearbox and generator, as far
Um,
as we can tell.
is converted to I don't know what energy, some energy.
Okay. Again, very advanced for you. What's the job of generator? You have never seen a generator
Generate
before.
electricity.
Then converting it to electricity, electrical
Oh
energy. That's it.
yeah,
That's it.
yeah.
That's it. Yeah, no chemical because again, no battery. That might be again down the road lah. Just
Okay, I'm
thinking.
done.
Okay, cool.
Wait, is today's session an hour and a half?
Just 1 hour. Oh, we already 1 hour. I'm so sorry. Okay. Yeah, just 1 hour. Yeah, I promise your mom that I think you can do both math and science in 1 hour. You're a very rare student, Vidushi, yeah? Okay. All right. Again, just to confirm, there is nothing else, especially from school, to clarify.
Nope.
All right. Then really good job, Fidushi. I always enjoy discussing new and old things with you. See you, Fidushi. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Jadi ini yang tadi lah susunya. Berarti yang di dalam bersih ya?
Nah, itu aku nggak
Aku
sentuh
udah,
sih.
aku steril dulu. Berarti kamu belum keluarin.
Aku nggak keluar.
Keluarnya tinggal sayap doang. Doang sih.
Oh, aku makan nanti.
Hello.
Hello, hi Kirby. Can you
Uh,
hear me?
yeah.
I can hear you also. So while you're setting up, tell me, how are you?
I'm okay.
You're what? Sorry?
What?
You're okay?
Yeah, I'm
Sorry, what did
okay.
you say? All
Huh?
right, okay. No, because I cannot hear you
Uh,
just now.
yeah.
Well, how was it then?
Typical.
Mm-hmm.
It was okay. I think it was pretty easy. I think I
Mm-hmm,
can pass.
mm-hmm. Tell me more. Mm-hmm.
I think I probably can get like a B3 maybe.
BB3, all right. I like the confidence. Uh, Tell me what do you mean by easy?
Uh, like I was able to understand most of the questions.
Which is great. I like that.
Yeah, it's like kind of what we did a bit. I think.
Mm, Um, Especially the the accounting, the one that is a bit confusing to read. Does that came up? Did it came up? Yesterday we did a lot of the either making the account
The
or
triples.
interpreting the account.
Yeah, yeah,
That came up.
yeah.
All right. Okay. Cool. Cool. Glad to know. What else came up?
Uh, like there was the NCA.
The
And
NCA. Okay. All
it's
right.
like
Mm-hmm.
they were asking about the method and like they asked me to calculate the depreciation.
Yeah. 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 Of course. Of course.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. What else? I mean, as in, it's a short exam, isn't it?
yeah.
I see what you mean. Like, how short?
It's like 45 minutes
45
for everyone.
minutes. I
But
see.
I have extra time, so I had 55
How come you have extra time?
because I have ADHD. Yeah, so I got to get extra time. They allowed me.
Sorry, repeat that again. Why you have extra time? Sorry.
Because I have ADHD, so they allowed me to get extra time.
Like that one.
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay. Do you really need extra time?
Uh, not really, but
Mhm.
not for most papers. But this paper I did. I was a bit
Okay.
because
Tell me
like
more. How,
at
how
the
come
start I
you think?
was
Uh-huh.
at the
Mm-hmm.
start I was a bit confused, so it took me longer to finish the
Mhm.
the first few questions.
Okay. Okay. Tell me why at the start you're confused.
I like there was one memorized question that
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't I didn't like memorize. So I was like thinking about what
Ah.
it was like asking about capital expenditure and revenue expenditure.
How come you're asking? How come capital and expenditure? Wait, which chapter is that? That's so weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
How come there's that question? Okay, here's my request. Here's my request. So, I'm asking about the habits of your school. So let's say they return your test to you, right, after marking, right?
Yeah.
See. What's the habit? Do they immediately ask you to return it back, or what will happen?
Uh, Normally, if they haven't finished going through, they'll ask us to return it. But if they manage
Why
to
would
finish it in
they?
one lesson,
Uh-huh.
then we can bring it home, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, okay. If the habit is like that, then you don't have to take picture immediately when you receive it lah. But if you're not
Yeah.
gonna hold on to the uh, your working lah, what's important is your working ma. Or if you will lose it at home, that's another possibility.
Yeah.
If you're not gonna hold it or you're going to lose it, then immediately when you get it, just take picture so I can see. Picture means use
Okay.
your WhatsApp, WhatsApp me, just like that. Okay, at least it's
Yeah.
recorded. Okay, I really need to see what you did wrong, not to scold you, but to
Yeah.
understand you better. Understand, yeah? And yeah. So make sure you do that for me, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Very curious. I am still very curious. Yesterday, I'm very curious what happened. Today, after hearing from you, I am also still very curious. Right. Are you curious about your own result?
Yeah.
Have you been curious before about your result?
Yeah.
You mean POA? Yeah. You have been curious about your POA before.
Uh, yeah. I'm always curious.
Oh, that sounds good. I like that a lot. No, I like that a lot. All right, okay. Whatever the news is, I want to hear it lah. So you tell me when you get it, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Please understand that I won't scold you lah. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
At least not that much, okay? At least not too much. I'll
Huh?
scold you a little bit maybe. Maybe I'll just scold you a little bit, okay? A little bit, maybe. Maybe. Depend on what you did lah. Okay, right. Other than that, is there any other updates?
No, I don't think so.
All right, so we have been focusing on POA a lot and catching up with physics lah. POA is done for now lah, for now. Just to confirm that, after exam, you will go to chapter 13 lah, very likely. Is that what will happen?
For POA,
Yeah, for POA.
I probably, yeah.
All right, okay. Okay, now I understand where your PO is. Okay, I feel that, okay. Whatever we do, I can have a proper bearing lah for POA. Okay.
Yeah.
No other updates for POA yet?
Yeah.
Okay, then brief me again on your other subjects, math and the two sciences, so I know where you are, at least in school lah. If you're confused, then you just say you're confused lor.
I think I'm quite prepared for physics, but I think I'm a bit behind on chem and math.
Okay, tell me why you're quite good at physics. Why do you
I
think so?
Because I'm confident about that because of uh the like worksheets that he's been giving me.
What
Like
sorry,
I actually understand and I kind of know all the answer. Like I showed you some of the worksheets they give. I showed you one.
okay, sure. Show me something. Yeah.
I
Physics, right? We're still
showed you
talking about
last week.
physics, right?
Yeah,
We're
physics.
still talking about physics. Okay, good. Yeah, show me. You're
Now,
gonna show me.
okay.
Sorry, is that what you want to do, right? You said you want to
So
show me, right?
I've already showed you like last week or something, a couple weeks ago.
Oh, sure. Right. Again, so repeat again. How come you're very confident? Sorry, tell me again. Sorry, I don't get it.
Because I did the worksheet and I actually
Yeah.
knew how to answer, you know.
So like there's an answer key that you can check and everything, something like that.
He went through it and I think I was mostly correct.
He went through it, which is okay. This is the first time I hear that the class is working well for you, which of course I'm very happy about it, right? I'm very happy.
Yeah.
Okay, good. And so you did it before the class, which I don't even remember we did it in our tuition. Did we do it in tuition?
Huh? Do what? Wait,
Did
say that
we
again.
did we do that in tuition? Did we do that
Do
worksheet in
do the
tuition? No, right?
worksheet.
We didn't do. Yeah, we
We
didn't,
didn't
right?
do it. Yeah, we didn't.
That means you did it yourself.
Yeah.
You did the worksheet as a homework yourself,
No, it wasn't.
not
Well, he
with
in
me.
class. Did it in class.
In class. Okay, sorry. So there's a worksheet and you did it in class. Okay, good. And then he went through lah, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you kind of get uh, things right.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, I understand. But that happened like how many weeks ago? Sorry.
Like last week.
So what you're saying is based on that, you know that we should talk about light because you cannot do light or something like that. Like that's what you're saying, isn't it?
Yeah.
I see. So you kind of
Yeah,
complete your
read a lot of
understanding with whatever.
yeah,
Right. Okay.
read a lot of things.
So okay. Then tell me what's going on in class right now, lah. I still need to know that.
I think it's just revision, but I haven't had physics yet this week. And like
Hmm.
I didn't go to school for half of last week because I fell sick.
But you still do tuition, something like that.
Yeah, because I don't know. I don't know why
Which I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. Don't worry. I'm not
yeah.
complaining. Right. Okay. I'm just curious how you arrange your time. Okay. I understand. Right. Okay. Good. Okay. I roughly understand what your physics is, but you are kind of certain that we haven't moved beyond light, sound, and wave. You're kind of certain about it.
Yeah.
So I guess we can say that we are not better than the class. We are just on par with class lah. That's
But
probably how
the
our
class is
physics is lah.
done. It's like this revision now.
Revision
Yeah.
of what? Sorry, tell me what revision?
We're just doing revision for the exam.
So you're saying that there's no new topic under the exam,
That's only the light and the waves thing. And like what and
and
sound, the things that we've been
Mhm.
doing.
Okay, and when is the exam again?
I think it's next week or Thursday. I don't know. I think Thursday is camp and then next week is
Right.
physics.
I see what you mean. Okay, I understand. Okay. I understand what you're saying. Okay, good. Anything else about physics?
No.
Okay, good. So now you're more worried about your chem and math lah. So again, tell me why chem first.
What?
Tell me why you're worried about your chem first.
Cause like I'm not very. There's a lot of stuff to memorize. I haven't memorized anything. Yeah,
Chem
I don't
memorization.
memorize it later.
What
Something.
what kind of topic are we talking about here?
It's the periodic table, and that's the only thing that's the thing I'm worried about, and a bit of the chemical calculation, the moles.
The most, yeah.
Yeah,
I
and the
mean, last time you were
identification.
still asking a lot about it, lah. Yeah, you're still a bit wonky about it. So it's true that it's better to practice, lah.
Yeah.
Actually. So just for the purpose of exam, which is this week, isn't it? Right?
Actually, I think it's physics and chem.
This week
No,
or next
yeah,
week, sorry?
it's physics on Thursday, then chem is next week.
Physics on Thursday and then chem is next week.
Next
So,
week, Tuesday.
chem is next week. Sorry, chem is
Yeah,
next week,
yeah.
right? Okay, so
Okay, no,
physics, since it's this
no,
week, but you're
chem
okay,
is
lah.
in 2 weeks.
Chem is in 2 weeks, right? Okay, so I
Yeah,
guess we still have time to practice. And you're saying that POA and physics, which is coming very soon, you are quite happy about it, lah. As in physics, you're quite happy, lah.
yeah.
That's what
Oh,
you're saying, lah.
math
Okay.
is Tuesday. Math is
Math is
next week
Math is
Tuesday.
next week. Yeah. Okay. So I guess we can say that Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, right? We still have 3 days this week, right? So
Yeah,
today, tomorrow, and Thursday, we'll have to spend it on chemistry and math, though. That will make sense, lah.
but tomorrow I might be late because I have to stay back after school to do some some coursework for FCE.
It is fine, but
I don't know how long I have to stay back. It's gonna be a while.
you do your stuff first, lah. In the end, project is important, but I hope that you don't miss, lah. At least you don't be late too long, but okay, maybe I'll put it this way. Maybe I'll put it another way. This project is not a solo project. It is a group project. Am I correct?
No, it's not. It's just me. It's coursework
Oh,
thing.
oh, 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 okay. Because I was going to say that if it's a group project and it's not going anywhere, then you might as well just excuse yourself, lah, right?
Oh,
But if it's your own work, then of course you have to focus on it,
yeah,
right? So you do your stuff tomorrow and then just update me, lah. Remember, okay?
yeah.
Yeah, Elliot, I can see you. Yeah, I can see you. So good, Kirby. Then I guess today you know what you want to study, right?
Uh, yeah.
Okay, let's get on to it on your video and
Okay.
okay. Okay. So Elliot, have you eaten and everything?
Yeah, I just finished just now.
Good. How was the match?
Good.
Good, good, good. Good to hear that. All right. Any other updates besides? No, no. Yeah, any other updates besides math?
I'll be missing the AMAF WA for match.
Because of competition.
Yeah.
How does that affect any? Sorry, I'm sorry. Why are we talking about WA2? Sorry, why are you talking about so WA1? The coming WA, the coming WA.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. What does it mean to miss your WA? Tell me again.
I don't know. I just
Like, do you have to repeat, or is it okay, or like what's gonna happen?
just miss it, then valid reason, nothing.
So you don't have to retake or anything.
No.
And your report card at the end of year also shouldn't matter lah because you're O level lah. So yeah, I mean it doesn't
Yeah.
matter lah for now. All right, all right. So again, tell me what is the supposed topic for WA that you're missing?
WA, they're just testing the trigonometric identities and equations.
Which we haven't practiced for some time. Okay, so they won't be testing LL.
No.
That's what you're saying. No linear law. Okay, understand. Okay. So your linear law assignment is clear today. Done.
Yeah.
Okay. Should we discuss the future topic or should we discuss chemistry today?
I think future talk.
As in AMAT lah. AMAT future talk.
Yeah.
Okay. Then just roughly update me on chemistry, what's going on. I just want to. And then we'll go to AMAT.
Chemistry just went through like the electrolysis. Yeah. It's like new chapter.
Yeah, you are at electrolysis. I'm going to open soon. Okay, understood. Okay. So now let's go through AMAT, right? Let's go through AMAT. The Jamboard. We'll be using the previous one. Okay, so it'll be on differentiation integration, whatever that means. You're gonna practice with me a lot in the Jamboard. So you'll be writing with your mouse or your writing pad. I keep forgetting. Do you have a writing pad?
No.
Okay, then you'll be writing with your mouse and it'll be fine. It's not heavy writing, but you do have to do something, right? So this is gonna be new. And then I'm gonna set the foundation for your differentiation and integration. Again, hoping that if you miss class, you won't be behind, no? If you don't miss class, you'll be able to understand quicker so that you can afford to miss class in the future, at least until April, right? That will be the end of the competition, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think you will kena based on what's happening these few matches, you will continue to compete, right? Most likely.
Yeah.
Okay, so you will be missing class, don't know when. So the counter to that is to let's go advanced lah, so that we don't end up having to catch up. Okay, the class is catching up on us. That's just how it is. Okay.
Wait,
Right.
then do I need like the phone stand thing?
For today, probably not if you can just use your mouse lah, because we'll be doing heavy Jamboard lah. Okay.
Okay.
Perfect. Kirby, are you okay? Kirby, are you okay?
Trying to find my physics book. I like don't know what happened.
Why are we talking about physics? Like, wait, what? I thought we were talking about chemistry or math.
But physics is in today's.
Oh, you're still concerned about your physics. You still want to practice more physics.
Yeah, revise, Yeah.
That's fine, but you cannot find it. I mean, I give you 2 more minutes or 3 more minutes. If you can find it, we have to do something else. Yeah, if not, waste of time, right? Okay, okay, give it a try, give it a try. Okay, Elliot, are you in the same Jamboard? Yeah, you are. Okay, so I'm not gonna explain much yet, Elliot, but I'm gonna show you a pattern, and your job is to see the pattern. Okay, so this is kind of memorizing, right? It will feel, I'm not sure how it feels to you, but this is definitely new lah. So again, think of it as seeing the pattern and understanding the pattern. The pattern itself, I promise you, is not complicated. It's not. Okay, so you'll be using other colors. You'll be using black colors. Okay, so now I have sine x, simple, right? Sine x. And then I write here below, sine x is cosine x. This is something that you already familiar with, sine x and cosine x. But in this table that I'm asking you to memorize, going down is differentiation. Going up is integration. You don't know what those two things mean, but that's our shortcut. This is not the shortcut of the teacher. Teacher will never say if you go down is differentiation, if you go up is integration. I have my reasons to do that. It will not be confusing, I promise you. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, that means I'm saying that for some reason, some unknown reason, cosine x is the differentiation of sine x. For some unknown, totally unknown reason. Okay? In short form, because we gotta be fast, I'll just write it as sine and cosine S and C. Okay, and then now let me show you the pattern. Pattern is like that. So whatever integration and differentiation means, if I differentiate sine, I'll get cosine. If I integrate cosine, I'll get sine. Because integration is kind of just a reverse of differentiation, kind of. So far, so good?
Yeah.
The pattern goes, if I differentiate cosine, I'll get minus sine. If I differentiate minus sine, I'll get minus cosine. And if I differentiate minus cosine, I will get sine. And therefore, the pattern repeats to downwards. And the pattern also repeats upwards. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay. So since the pattern itself is very simple, even though you don't understand, I'm erasing it immediately. And you're going to write down the pattern for me. Feel free to write down in complete or in shortcut. I prefer shortcut, but that's up to you. Go ahead, please. Hey, Kirby, I'm starting to see your video, but it's off again. Yes. There you go. Oh, you found it. Okay. Now, Kirby, do you know what to practice?
Yeah.
We haven't talked about lengths. Now, think about this carefully. You have been practicing quite somewhat for your exam. I'm quite happy. I'm quite satisfied with your preparation. You are not perfect, but you have prepared. You are kind of prepared. But we haven't talked about lengths at all. I've only shown you the thingy lah. So I think best not to leave lengths to tomorrow. Either we talk about it today or we just don't talk about it this exam. Okay, lengths is not the most major part. So if you leave it out, you will probably still be fine. But if you want to talk about it, we talk about it today. Do you understand what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, then your choice, no? Again, in this tuition, it is your choice and your initiative. What shall we do? We do lengths or we don't care about lengths?
anything. We don't care about lens.
No, no, no. You decide. You decide. In this tuition, you decide. What is
Oh,
your decision?
I guess we just don't do lens. Yeah,
We do lens or we don't? I cannot hear you.
don't do lens.
Okay, okay. Then to do lens, we have to talk about, we have to use the link I show you lah. So now you are going to,
As I said,
you're gonna, we don't talk about lens, sorry. We
we
don't.
don't.
Okay, okay.
So
Again, because like I said, the mic is unclear. Okay, so okay, let's forget about lens for now. If you see a lens question, if you can just do it. If not, just skip it lah. Okay,
okay,
correct, yeah. So what do we do today?
anything. I don't know.
Don't say anything. Don't say don't know. If you don't know what's going on, then I have to decide. But that's not a good thing at all. Spend 3 or 4 minutes reviewing what you have prepared, compare it with your exam. What should we do today? Understand where you are and decide what to do. As much as possible, I don't decide that. Right. Okay, so Elliot. Okay, so that's it, and that's it. Okay, I'll show you an even easier pattern. Okay, e power x. Don't know why it's here, but e power x. The differentiation of e power x has nothing to do with sine and cosine. Has nothing to do at all. It has the differential of e power x is exactly e power x. Dot 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 dot. The pattern ends. It's really that simple. Any question?
No.
Erasing the pattern, do it, and then I'll show you 3 more, and then we're done with the basics. Okay, you should, for yourself, you should put dot, 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 dot. Okay, good, Kirby, you're checking what you have. Check it with what is in your mind. Hey, tomorrow do you have exam or not? Kirby,
Oh,
tomorrow you have exam or not?
it's only Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Ah, okay, okay, I see. So definitely you'll be focusing on physics for today and tomorrow lah. That's what you're saying, right? Okay, good, 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 good. Right, check things out, read this, read that, and then decide what to practice lah.
Yeah.
By the way, I haven't talked about how to memorize for exam. This is 2 days before exam lah. So Kirby, think about this carefully. Yeah. Is it better for you right now, at your current situation, to memorize 2 days before exam, or to memorize 1 day before exam?
Memorize one day before.
All right, so we don't bother about memorization today lah. Tomorrow
Yeah.
you'll do it, but not inside tuition also lah, right? If that makes sense, you'll do it outside tuition. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Feel free to check again what's your situation. Okay, good, Elliot. Now I'll show you px squared. And then I'll show you 3x minus 2. And then I'll show you 3x power half. Of course, they're very similar. So let's see what happens. Now, Elliot, spot the pattern is what I'm trying to say. Okay, spot the pattern. The differentiation, x power 1, x power minus 3, x power minus half. That's the first thing I do. I first do something to the power. I hope you notice what I am doing with the power. Okay. I'm leaving 3 there. The 3 is always there. Okay, so the 3x doesn't count, okay? The 3x is just there, but I'm doing adjustment to the power. Okay. The second thing I do is, I just make it very clear, times 2 times minus 2 times half. And that finishes my differentiation. That is all I do in differentiation. I do 2 things. Do you kind of catch what I was doing, Elliot?
Uh, no.
One more time. I'm not saying that this makes sense though. I will help you make sense. So I leave the 3x, right? I notice that it's a power, so I focus on the power first. If I see power 2, I reduce it to 1. If I see power minus 2, I make it minus 3. If I see a power half, I do something and make it minus half. Obviously, I'm reducing the power by 1, if that makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
Why am I doing that? No explanation. Not yet. I'm just saying that I'm being quite consistent throughout these 3 examples.
Wait, but
Okay?
all 3 examples, is it like related?
Yeah, they behave the same. They behave the same. I'm just showing you different examples right now to confirm the pattern to you. In this situation, the rule is the same. Different rules for sine and cosine, different rules for e power x, although all of them are called differentiation. So far, so good?
Yeah.
Okay. The second thing I do is to simply, for some strange reason, take the original power 2 times everything, original power minus 2 times everything, original power half times everything. And that finishes my differentiation. Is this okay so far?
Yeah.
Feel free to write 6 power x, 6 times x power 1 later, but I want you to write this and this and this and that. Do you understand? I want you. Secondly, I want you to write 3x first to declare that you're not doing anything to 3x. And then I want you to write the power, and then I want you to focus on the thing. So this is the first thing you write. This is the second thing you write. This is the third thing that you write. If you want, you can write this as the fourth. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm going to erase this too. Please do on the remaining 2. Herbie, do you have a question so far?
No.
All right. So Kirby, after you read everything and what you know, you decided to simply do this MCQ. Am I correct?
The general wave property.
Sure, sure. You feel that this is what you want to practice? I'm totally fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the fourth step?
Oh, if you want to write down the final presentation, what do I mean is this? So for this, the final presentation is 6x. So for example, you write the final presentation, this will be minus 6x power minus 3. Go ahead. Go ahead. Minus 6x power minus 3. If it doesn't make sense, please tell me. Something like that, right? Okay, so hear me out, Elliot. They will expect the final presentation from you lah. Fair enough, right? Okay. I expect the 1, 2, 3. I don't even care if you don't write the fourth, the final presentation. I don't care. The thinking is what's important, at least intuition. That's why I need to help. I don't care if you don't write the final presentation, but I need you to understand the whole process or the pattern of differentiating, even though you don't understand why the pattern is like that. So again, I only care about this. I don't care about the final. You'll see why very soon. The final presentation is not useful. It's only useful as a final presentation. It's not useful for our thinking or whatnot most of the time. Okay, that's with us lah. In class, maybe teacher will expect you to do more than just the thing. Clear so far?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, feel free to erase the first one, the answer, and then just confirm that you can do it, and then I'll do something harder. Kirby, are you okay so far?
Yeah.
All right. Ah, there's 2 branches then. A bit of challenge. And let's erase the answer of the first one and then, do it, and then we'll do something new.
Wait, what do you mean erase the answer for the first one?
Oh,
Like the whole thing?
yeah. Like, erase up. Just erase this one, right? Okay. Yeah. Because I kept that as a model for you just now. If you don't need it, that's good. Could you please differentiate?
Okay.
Very good. Okay, you're following that. That's the 1, 2, 3. Okay, I don't care about the final presentation. If you want to put it, that's totally fine. Totally fine. Okay. Okay, cool. Now, obviously, we're taking a lot of care in this new pattern. The pattern for polynomials. We talk about this one very quickly and this one even more quickly because the pattern is so simple. None of this makes sense, but you're following very well. Any questions so far?
No.
Kirby, you have checked the answer key, yeah? Just checking.
Yeah.
All right. So now, Elliot, I'll show you the integration. Remember, I tell you integration is kind of the reverse of differentiation, right? Reverse. So now I'm going to give you a priority. The priority is differentiation. That means when I integrate, I'm going to integrate, right? Going up, is integration, right, for us. So the 3x stays, correct? Yeah. I'm putting a 3 there. That's the second thing I do. And then the third thing I do is to do something like this. I'm going to use it. And then, so to speak, times 1/3. Or divide by 3, whichever makes more sense, right? So I am saying that the integration of 3x squared is supposed to be x cubed. That's what I'm saying. So far, so good? That's what I'm saying, at least.
Yeah.
Now, don't think too much about what I did. Just confirm my integration by differentiating back. Am I making any sense?
Yeah.
Then differentiate x cubed, please. What is the result of the differentiation of x cubed, please? Are you okay, Kirby? Kirby, anything to clarify?
No.
Is this too easy for you? Just checking.
Thinking.
All right, thinking is good. Okay, so Elliot, I think your differentiation is correct. And 3x squared is definitely the original guy. Now, what I'm trying to say is, oh, therefore, my integration is correct. Because when you check with differentiation, oh, it's the same thing. It goes back to the original. Am I making any sense?
Yeah.
Now, when you do integration, my message to you is check by differentiating. I guarantee you this, integration will always be the harder one, and it only gets harder or impossible sometimes. Whatever you do for your integration, you must check by differentiation because differentiation is the foundation. The reverse doesn't work. If you do differentiation, you don't have to check by integration. You don't have to do that. The differentiation is the foundation here, always and forevermore. If you go to JC and H2 math, remember that. If not, no need to remember so much. But right now, please remember what I say. Differentiation is the key. When you integrate, always check by differentiation in your mind or by doing it later. Am I making any sense so far?
But doesn't it take like a lot of time if the question are very long or what?
For integration, I can promise you one thing. Either the integration is very easy, so you do differentiation just to make sure there's no careless mistake, because careless mistake abounds in this topic. It abounds. Okay, I haven't told you one thing. I'm so sorry. Do you remember that last time linear law is around 7 marks? I promise you, in exam, linear law is around 7 marks. 7 marks or in O level,
Yeah.
correct? I promise you. So 7 mark is bigger than logarithm, for example, which is say, okay, pay attention, you got to do this, and hopefully you can save. Okay. I'll tell you what's the expected total value for differentiation and integration. They are the chunk of calculus. The expected value is around 30% of O level. What is 30% of O level? Well, 30% times 180 marks, right? Because that's the total marks, which comes up to around 54 marks. That is the amount of differentiation and integration related question.
How come so much?
54 marks. Because this calculus thingy topic is the foundation for whatever engineering or scientific math that you learn.
So
Whether
it's
you
like-
go to poly, if it's engineering, or JC, H2, that's the foundation. Yes, your question, sorry.
So is it like a very hard topic?
No, if you learn it properly. No, the answer is no. I'm trying to prevent that from getting hard. Yes, Kirby? Yes, Kirby.
There is
Yes, go ahead. Yes, please, Kirby. Yes. The good news is, no, Elliot, it's not very hard. It requires some practice. And as long as you don't learn it the hard way, you will be able to use both your memorization and your logic. Both is important here. Okay, that's all I can promise right now.
Okay.
I'll use a comparison with chemistry. You know, you're doing all sorts of chemistry, electrolysis, and then after electrolysis, there's a chunk called organic chem. Organic chem. I'm most concerned with organic chem because it's 20% of O level. That much. 20, 30 is a big chunk. Plus 20%, I don't know how many marks would that be. I forgot the calculation. In MCQ, there'll be at least 4 as MCQ. And then in the paper 2, there'll be at least 26 marks. 26 marks. It's quite a lot. If you learn it wrongly, it becomes longer. If you learn it properly, then it becomes much easier and more, how do I say, more uplifting. Yeah, you pick up your morale. So those are the 2 chunks that we pay attention to, actually, at least one. Okay, so back to differential integration, I'm telling you that no, that is a time well spent, because not just the total is a lot of marks, most of the questions are very long one. So what does that mean, Elliot? Usually the differential integration is the first or second step to do, the rest follows. If you just do the first or second step wrongly, then gone already the 7, 8, 9 marks. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Spending time to make sure that it is correct is time well spent. Just totally guarantee you on it, especially on integration. Okay?
Yeah.
For now, follow me on it. Okay? Now, I am asking you, do you understand how to integrate it? I've shown you the first one. The integration will be leave the 3x. The power is +1. Hey, that's just the reverse of differentiation. Man. Okay. And then I modify the coefficient by dividing it with 3. The times 1/3 is basically dividing 3. So it's like a reverse logic of the differentiation modification. Both are reverse. Am I making any sense?
Yeah.
Final thing, please confirm with differentiation. Are you ready to do integration on all 3?
I think so.
All right, do the second and third one first. I'll leave the first one as a model.
Okay.
Good, Alina. Good. Okay, you put the 3 first, and then you basically divide it by -1. So whether your answer is correct or not, I want you to do it this way. Okay, this is times 1/-1. Okay. And secondly, I want you to confirm it by differentiation, please. That's important in integration. There's the 3x, good. Then deal with the power first, Elliot. Power first, always the easier one. Yep, power 3/2. Yep. Okay, easy, right? Okay, good. And then you deal with the coefficient modification, which is 1 over something, right? 1 over or divided by something. That's the pattern. Tell me if you cannot wrap your head around it, yeah? Okay, try differentiating. Keep the 2, right? Keep the 2 first, 2x, and then power half. Where's the 2? 2x, and then modify it by find something. Okay,
Do I-
what's the coefficient modification?
I put in like bracket.
Yeah, put in bracket. I'm very particular on that right now. So bracket and then find something. Okay. And then is the result the original thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Any question on this basic integration and differentiation? Yeah.
So like these rules apply to like everything.
Everything that can come out. The syllabus has a limit, right? Kirby, you're back, yeah? Okay, good. So yeah, it applies to whatever will come out. No? So they will stay within this basic foundation. They kind of just expect that you know the basics because they will give you the advanced one. The advanced one requires the basic. Right? So far, so good?
Yeah.
Okay. I have to show you one more basic. These basics are meant to be whether memorized or understood. The point is you will be using them all the time. It end up being part of you, usually, if you're not confused. Okay, I'll show you one more. This last one is also different from the 3 previous rules. So I'm saying that e power x has its own rule, cosine and sine has its own rule, polynomial has its own rule. Now, one more guy. This is the weirdest of all, right? First, I'll further differentiate this one first. So this one, 6x lah. Differentiation of 6x is, well, just to be clear, x power 0, 6, and then times 1, correct? Which is 6 lah. Okay?
Yeah.
And then, just to be clear, if I differentiate 6 power 0 or 6 lah, how do I differentiate 6? Well, I imagine that there is a 6 power 0, x power 0 here. So what happens? It appears that it will be x minus 1 with a 6, but remember it's times 0. So we end up equal to 0. The differentiation of 6 is 0. And so every other number also, just say. It's not x power minus 1, is what I'm trying to say. It's not. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so one more time, the differential of 6x is 6, the differential of 6 is 0. I want you to do it yourself first. This is not the new thing because I need you to show you the new thing after this. Okay, please try yourself. Kirby, are you okay? Kirby? Is this too easy for you? Are you sure this is what you want to practice before exams?
I don't know. It might be yeah.
Maybe try the longer question, maybe like section B or something. Maybe try
But
that.
there's only one question. It could be.
If you can do it, I'm very happy. If you cannot, then we have to talk about it, right?
How come
Correct.
the book is so messed up? Like
Sorry, say what? Sorry.
The book is so messed up.
The book is so messed up. Why is the book so messed up? Sorry.
It's like the answer key is always wrong.
The answer key is messed up
It's
again.
so
Really? The answer
messy.
key is messed up again.
Yeah, they messed it up.
I hate your answer key. You should hate yours. Never mind. There's only one question, so please try section A. Please try section A question 1 and section B question 1. I'll check for you, okay? Please try. I still want you to try. Okay, so never mind the answer key. Let's not waste time. That's so annoying. Why is it messed up? I have no idea. Yes, Elliot. Sorry. Okay, sorry. So again, to remind you that it's not x power minus 1. Just, no, what's the differentiation of 6? You continue. What's the differentiation of 6?
Okay,
And just to confirm your thinking. Yes.
I'm getting confused already.
Okay, one more time. The differential of 6x is 6 lah. So far so good? That's okay. Yeah? What
Yeah.
is the differentiation of 6? All right. So maybe I'll explain it this way, not just show you the pattern. Yeah. Here's the first time I explain the meaning of differentiation, not yet integration, just differentiation. The meaning of differentiation is very simple. It's the rate of change. The rate of change of the thing you see. So for some strange reason, the rate of change of sine is cosine. I'll show you visually later. The rate of change of e power x is e power x, which makes it very special. The rate of change of 6x is 6. Now, what is the differentiation of 6, which is the differentiation, which is to say, what is the rate of change of 6? What do you think?
I don't know.
That's okay.
Nothing.
Now think about it. Think about it for a while. Huh? So 6x is changing. That's why there is a rate of change. If that makes sense. 6x is changing because of x ma. No, x can be 0, 0 0.1, 1, 2, 3, 1 million, minus 300. You know, it's changing. Because 6x is changing, there is a rate of change, 6 low. Okay. What is the rate of change of a number called 6? Does it sound like 6 is changing? Is 6 changing? Will 6 become not 6? Will 6 become 1, 2, 3, 4? I don't know. Will 6 become 9? Will 6 become minus 6? Can 6 change?
I don't think so.
I don't think so too. That's why it is called a constant. 6 is a constant. It's a number which never change. But 6x can change because of the x lah. X is called a variable because it varies. 6 is not a variable, it is a constant. Therefore, it makes total sense that the rate of change of 6 is 0. Makes total sense. There is a declaration of it's not changing what?
Okay.
Now, back to the pattern. Kirby, are you okay? Sorry, Kirby. Kirby, are you okay?
I'm a bit confused.
I mean, you're writing the formula, lah, right? Okay,
How do I
formula F,
answer
and that's fine.
I don't know the answer. It's
I
just
gotta leave
because
this with you first. I mean, this happens all the time, right? I'm hoping that I don't have to help you. Maybe try the first one first, lah. Huh? Maybe try the red light first. Maybe just to warm up. What do you think? Okay, try the one first, right? Okay. So back to you, Elliot. Again, the pattern. So what is the pattern? The pattern is the power of the x reduce it by 1. Okay, so I'm differentiating. So the power of the x from 0 to minus 1, no? Correct? Leave the 6 there, and then times 0. That's just the pattern that we have been doing all along. Correct?
Yeah.
If I do that pattern, do I also become 0?
Say again.
If I do it by pattern, not by logic, the logic of rate of change of 6 is 0, because 6 doesn't change. That's logic. If I do it by pattern, it's logic. If I do it by pattern, I'm just following the pattern again. I'm reducing the power by 1, and then I'm modifying the coefficient times 0. Does this also become 0?
No.
Yes. 0 times 6 x power minus 1. What is 0 times 6 x power minus 1?
Just 0.
Yes or no? You sound unsure.
Yes.
You're very sure. I'm also sure. We are both sure. Either we are both right or we are both wrong. But looks like the answer to that is 0. What I'm trying to say is, Elliot, by pattern or by logic, both the answer is 0. The pattern works, the logic also works, at least here. Make sense?
Yeah.
So do you have to differentiate 0 back? I mean, differentiation of 0 is just 0 lah. Some people say, oh, therefore we cannot longer differentiate. I guess that makes some sense. There is a stopping. There is no stopping here because it repeats. There is no stopping here because it repeats. There is some stopping here, if I'm making any sense to you.
Yeah.
Okay. So Kirby, you got that one right, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So some boost of morale to you. Now, section B, don't look at the answer key. You gotta understand the question, man. If you cannot answer the question, just at least make sure that you...
In the answer sheet, it says there's 3 questions in section A.
Never mind. I'm gonna check for you. No, never mind. Like, it's an old question, right? Your answer key is messed up, right? So
Am I
I'm
correct?
just gonna copy it.
Do I check it on the correct?
Yeah, I'm gonna check. I was hoping that the answer key will give you something. Never mind. This delays us, but we need another Jamboard. A lot of delays today, Kirby. Kirby, make us another Jamboard, please. Right, so I can put it.
Okay.
Tell me when it's done. Now, Elliot, now we're gonna try. I'm gonna try the this one.
I sent it to you.
Please make a new one and just share.
I did.
Okay. So Elliot, the last one I'm going to address is the integration of x power minus 1. Okay. So Kirby, try to do the second question first. There's a Q question here. Please wait for a while. If you cannot do it, do something else. Don't waste our tuition time. Yeah, do something else first, right? We'll come back to these 2 questions later. Okay, Elliot. So I've already shown you that the differentiation of 6 is not x power minus 1. So sometimes logically we will think that, hey, this is 3 power 2 power 1 power 0. Hey, should connect to power minus 1 ma, by right lah. But it did not happen. There is no connection between x power 0 with x power minus 1. The pattern is broken there. Am I making any sense right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so if we realize that, then what is the integration of x power minus 1? The answer is it's not x power minus 0 because the pattern was broken. X power 0 does not differentiate to x power minus 1. So x power minus 1 does not integrate to x power 0. This is the hardest thing to remember. Our brain will mess us up. I'm just telling you first. Am I making any sense?
So that's like the end.
No. There is something else. I'm showing you the last one. Here's the last one, okay? The pattern is broken here. It becomes something totally weird. Okay, totally weird. X power minus 1, the integration is logarithm natural x, ln x. It's totally weird. It's just weird. It's just weird. Okay. So in here, the complete answer is this minus 3 because minus 3 is there. ln x. That is the integration of x power minus 1. Totally weird, but again, the pattern was broken anyway. Can you accept? It's not understanding. There's no understanding here. Can you accept what I'm saying right now?
But it's so hard to accept it because it's so
Yes,
weird.
it is. It is so weird. However, I promise you, this is the last weird thing. Accept the weirdness. I'm not asking you to accept it. It's not weird, man. No. I'm asking you to accept the weirdness. In fact, I want you to feel weird so that in every time in exam, you will remember the integration of x power minus 1. It's not x power 0. It's something weird. I want you to remember it as weird. I want it. I want you to accept the weirdness of it all.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not asking you to pretend it's not weird. No. Totally weird. Clear? That's the last weird thing I will teach you. That's last. After that, it's all rules. Sorry. It's all more understandable, so to speak. I promise. Okay.
Okay.
Again, just to emphasize, this is 3 over 2 goes to power half, goes to power minus half. This one, there is a continuation. The pattern is not broken. It didn't technically go through power 0. It just skipped through. So this one, the pattern is unbroken. This 2 is where the pattern is broken. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm gonna ask you to go to a new Jamboard. Okay, a new page. You have 5 columns here. I want you to make your own question of this fashion. You're gonna make your own so that you don't copy from here. And then you're gonna practice all this by yourself. That means you get some pattern already. Okay, that should be the end for today. I'll promise next time I'll show you the logic of it. Promise.
Okay.
Elliot? Okay, whenever you're ready, you go to the other Jamboard, but you don't get to look at this Jamboard until you finish or you give up. Okay, so start when you're ready.
Wait, so I make questions for the 3 columns or all 5 again?
The 3 columns, all 5 but the 4th and 5th column is too easy anyway so you just have to remember it something like that.
Then will there be like time where the sign got like numbers?
I will show you after this. I cannot show you that right now. These are all basics. I will show you all the variations. I think next time.
Okay.
I just gotta make sure that you understand the basics. I promise that the basics are done. Okay. All right. So, Kirby, sorry for the wait. Okay, Kirby, something to correct first. I haven't correct you for some time. My mistake. There's a formality correction. What do I mean? Check your Jamboard here. Okay, so the correction is on the symbol of lambda. Your symbol of lambda is actually
0.
mirror image. It's wrong. So lambda is supposed to be like that. You wrote it as that. You kind of mirror image it. So this is the wrong one. This is the correct one. Would you just practice that on paper? Yeah, something like that. Just practice it on paper.
The Chinese
It's
word.
basically like that, yeah, but it's just with a bit of, a bit of a nice thing to do, a nice curve on it, something like that. What you have been doing is wrong. You should reverse it. Okay, Ken? That's the lambda.
Okay.
Okay, and yeah. So now back to the checking of this question. So you have the wavelength and you're using it as the wavelength. I think your formula is all correct, which is great. And then you're putting it here. And then the speed of red light in glass is this one. And you make What is this number? Tell me. I cannot see. What is that number?
Uh, 5.
10 power 5. Okay, okay, okay. So that means you're very sensitive to the unit. I'm very happy. And then I think when you press the calculator, you're correct lah. Okay, good. Okay,
Yeah.
any other question? You're good. So you are confident with your formula lah. Previously, you weren't so much. So your formula is great. Just remember that there's a second universal formula. So please just, quote for me or write for me the second universal formula, please.
Speed V
Come on, write down, man.
equals.
Yeah, write down, man. Yeah, write down, man. Write down.
Write
And
it
I want you to
down.
check with unit lah. Yeah. I want you to write down. Okay, repeat with unit lah. Repeat with the check with the units lah.
Over. Wait.
You're gonna always get into trouble if you never memorize the formula lah. That's the one. That's the few things I ask you to do, man. Then you always need me to repeat it. That's not exam readiness lah. It's not.
Yeah.
So just write something. That's how I teach you. I'm not asking you to remember it. I understand that you cannot. Just write something and check the unit.
Okay. And goes.
I need to see the checking of the unit there. Your mic is breaking. Okay. Yeah, that's universal. Yeah, correct. But that wasn't what I'm referring to lah. This is important and great. Sure. This is great, but that's not what I'm referring to. This is great.
Which one?
You need this also. Aduh, man. You go and flip. I don't know. You go flip. You go flip. You go flip what you doing. Just find the other universal formula. Just go and flip. Every time I tell you, you don't remember one. So might as well make you do it yourself. If you cannot find it, then you'll just be handicapped for exam. No? Too bad. No?
Oh, is it this? The light one. Is that
No,
what you
the
want?
light one is the light one. Okay, if you don't understand what's the universal formula, you just have to go without it. Lah. Yeah, by the way, that's why you cannot answer the drop-in question. No? That's why. Lah.
Huh?
Just go and find it. If you cannot find it, I won't tell you.
What other formula is that?
I have no idea, Kirby. Just go and look at what you have done. Lah. Good, Elliot. Good. Okay,
Time
good. You have
equals
power
distance
6.
over
And then
speed.
I have no idea. Is that? I don't know. Just check the unit. Okay, Elliot, modification of the coefficient. Okay, make sure by differentiating. Check the unit, Kirby. Three marks, that's crazy. Huh?
Is it correct? It is right.
I don't know. The unit check, no, you the unit check, you have to do it yourself, man. The unit check, you have to do it yourself. If you cannot do the unit
did.
check, then there's no point already.
S
So do you think it's
equals,
correct or not? Do you think it's correct or not?
Is it speed on top of this thing? I don't know.
According to the unit check, is it correct or not? It's
Oh,
a yes or a no.
let me redo it.
Okay, you can do it another way. It's just a guess, ma. As long as you check and correct, then you're happy lah. Okay, you did it differently, just check, right? That's all. That's all you do. Okay, looks good to me, Elliot. I'm fine. I'll try integrating that.
Yeah, it's correct, right?
You keep asking me, right? You know or you don't know?
I know
You know, right? And then here's the bad news lah.
it's wrong. It's not.
Yeah, that's the bad news. Yeah, that's the bad news.
Why?
I'm
But
serious. I'm not joking. Then there's almost no point in teaching you at this point. Teach unit check also cannot check. Memorize also cannot memorize. I mean, what other method is there?
it's not that.
You're good at math, and so I'm a bit that you're not applying your math logic here. So let's just pretend that the meter is 3, okay? Let's just pretend that the meter is 3.
Yeah.
And let's just pretend that the second is 2 lah. Let's just pretend that for a while, okay? Okay, numbers may help you lah. So 3 over 2 and then over 2. You're saying that this is equal to 3, really? Does that even sound right? 3 over 2 divided by 2 equals to 3. Really?
Huh? 3 over 2 divided by 2
Is equal to
yeah.
3. Is what you're saying right now, you know?
Uh,
Kirby, do something else. You know that it's wrong, so you gotta do something else. You try something
Yeah.
else. Okay, good, Elliot. No matter how weird the result is, if you differentiate and it's correct, then you are correct lah. Okay. Are you happy with the differentiation, Elliot?
Yes.
Okay, good. You're getting the pattern. You're accepting the pattern, even though you don't understand why, right? Good.
Yeah.
Okay. Unit check. Okay, good. Kirby. Okay, right. Something like that. Are you happy with your unit check, Kirby?
Yeah.
Okay, do your unit check properly lah, or memorize. Either one lah, either one. Do whatever works. Right? So you have the universal formulas. You have this one, which is great, right? You have this one, which is now great, just on standby. And this is also correct. Totally fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, for 3 marks, this seems correct. Look, I cannot see this number, but it does look correct. It's very weird that this is 3 marks, so this should be 1 mark. It should be 1 mark. Maybe you show me the question one more time. It's very weird that it's 3 marks. 1,600, right? Okay, so you'll be getting, because your formula is correct, you'll be getting 1,600 over 40,000, right? Which I think, yeah, I think you're correct. Yeah, I think you're correct. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so I'm not sure why that's 3 marks. It's a bit weird to me, but whatever, right? Is your question part B then?
That's part A.
Okay, yeah, okay. So again, is your question part B?
Huh? Oh yeah,
Is your question
my
part
question
B?
is part B.
So remember I told you something, right? Regarding the lambda, the V, and the F lah. One of them never changes one.
Yeah,
What is it? Which one?
speed, right?
Oh, great, man.
Or is it the
I know it's memorization, right? Which one changes with the medium?
the
The speed changes with the medium. There's no
speed,
logic
right?
to this.
Huh?
Yeah,
Does
the
it?
speed changes with the medium. The speed changes with the medium. 2 days, 2 days you're gonna have exam. Are you gonna write down or are you gonna look for it tomorrow?
Speed changes in the medium, right? Medium, huh?
Yeah, speed changes with medium change.
Yeah, that's what I said.
And which one does not change?
Uh, the the frequency, right?
Yeah, the frequency does not change. No matter what. In your O
Oh,
level, the
yeah.
frequency does not change. So speed changes with medium, we write it down, and frequency never changes.
Sorry, man.
At least it never changed once produced lah. Okay. However, you want to memorize, make sure you find it lah. Hopefully this helps. Okay. Now, can you answer part B then, based on all this?
Uh, yeah, kind of. But
Uh,
I just have to say
uh-huh.
that the sound waves have a shorter wavelength because the speed decreases, right? I mean,
Speed
yeah,
decreases.
speed it changes, increases or decreases.
Yeah, because you have shorter, no? You have to explain why wavelength is shorter, longer in, sorry. Could you not cover it, please?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so explain why sound wave have shorter wavelength in air than do in water. You gotta answer more specific than just change.
Oh,
You're aiming on the speed, right? So the speed of the sound is what in air?
pulse is slower, right?
Lower in air than in water. So how does that affect a shorter wavelength?
Uh, it changes.
You gotta use the formula. You gotta use the formula. The formula.
The
The formula.
the distance equals 3/1. Um,
Let me put it another way. Does the formula help you think or write something? Yes or no, Kirby?
um, um, yeah.
Then rely on the formula to form your sentence and guide your thinking lah. I'm serious. That will work one all the time. It will work. It's so universal. Okay, Elliot, are you okay so far? Just checking.
Yeah.
Now I do request that you do this one and this one lah. Okay, these two. Okay, so Kirby something like according to the formula, right? According to F equals to V over lambda.
Yeah.
Totally great to quote, right? Totally a good way to explain. Okay, then you start to make comment on the speed or whatever lah. Okay, good, Elliot. So the other one lah, the last one.
Okay, is the other one the lone X?
Yeah, the super extremely super weirdo guy one. No other is as weird as that. So I cannot read your writing, Kirby. If the speed decreases,
Like it usually does when going from water to air, the wavelength will decrease. Is that correct? It's correct,
I think
right?
mathematically you're correct. This okay, let me put it this way. Yeah? Your sentence is acceptable only if you write the formula.
Yeah, I
If
don't
you don't
know.
write the formula, which you, I know. My
It's
point is
like,
in exam, you must write the formula. That's the basic. If you don't write the
yeah,
formula, the sentence doesn't make sense. Something.
yeah.
Okay, clear, yeah? Okay, good. Okay, good. Now, time is up, Kirby. Are you okay?
Yeah,
Okay. Elliot, as weird as it sounds, there is no -1. Again, this is like super weird. There is no -1. The -1 is not affecting anything. The pattern is broken. My job is to show you why this is correct next time, but that's next time.
Okay.
Yeah, is this weird? Yes, of course. That's part of my purpose today to show you what's the weird thing and what's the not so weird. Okay,
Yeah.
that's it for today. Maybe next week or next week we can use the 45 minutes lah, because it'll take some time to cover everything.
Yeah.
Any other question, Elliot?
No.
Then I will see you on Sunday.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, Kirby. Right. We're alone, Kirby. Yeah? So don't mind me asking you a question. Kirby, can you hear me? Sorry, your mic.
yes,
Yeah, okay, yeah. Again, this happens because your mic has been acting up.
yeah,
Mm, School has, last time you told me that school makes you tired. That was about last year's school, something like that.
yeah.
What about this year? What do you think about school? Is it making you tired? Is there anything different?
It is.
Is it still, I never asked you what's the problem. If you want to share with me, that's fine. I'm
Huh?
totally all ears.
It's just tiring.
Hmm, whatever the cost, is it still the same this year?
I don't know. Maybe it.
Hmm. Okay. There's nothing I can do for school. Probably you also cannot. But my concern is very simple.
Yeah,
Remember that last week, you actually don't go to school because you're sick, right?
yeah. For two
And then
days.
you do tuition and you actually feel fresh one. Something like that.
I was still coughing. I was like dying.
But you can think well. Or did I mistake that? Did I mistake that you were actually dying mentally also?
I think mentally I was fine, but like
Physically,
I was sick.
right?
Yeah,
Physically. Yeah. So that's what I thought, no? I thought you're physically sick, but you're mentally great, man. I like it. I thought you will never be able to do 5 days in a row tuition. That's crazy. But you seem to be doing it just fine. And we were catching up on a lot of things, lah, which kind of makes it good, I guess. That was last week. Lah. Was that, that's what I feel. Lah. So was that what you feel according to you?
yeah,
Okay, so we are on the same page here for last week. Now, come this week, lah, right? Come this week, and then you do a POA yesterday. I'm very happy. I do notice that you are still a bit coughing, true, but I noticed that you're mentally tired.
yeah.
And this mentally tired is what you mean by feeling tired from school. Lah. School is causing you to be mentally tired or mentally drained.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
a physical tiredness that you're talking about, or it's both. Lah. What is it to you? Is it both?
Uh,
Is it mental? Mhm.
I think it's more mental. Yeah.
Hmm. Can you tell me why tuition doesn't seem to be mentally draining to you
Um,
compared to school? Is it the time? Is it the what is it? What is it? If you know why.
I don't know. Maybe it's because it's at home. Yeah, it's easier. I don't have to travel.
True, true. If you have
And
to
like
travel to
it's
my
just
place,
me.
it will
I
be
don't have
more
to.
tiring.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah.
So I guess going on site is not always the best thing. Lah. Maybe during holidays, maybe during holidays is a good idea, right? But during school days, definitely not a good idea. I think that's just the truth for everybody, but it's just
Yeah.
so is it like this, Kirby? Every time you go back to school, I have to sort of accept the fact that Kirby will be tired during tuition because of school. Lah.
Uh,
That's just how it is.
I don't know.
What do you think?
That might also be because it's like exam period. Yeah,
It's more tiring because it's exam period.
yeah, yeah.
Hmm. Okay then. I'm not particularly happy with today's progress because I'm comparing it to past week. Past week was good, man. Past week was
Yeah.
good. I'm not scolding you. I'm trying to find out how to project because I do notice that the week before you also going up and down. I'm very surprised that last week you weren't going up and down. You're super steady in tuition at least, like super steady. That's like the Kirby that you probably like also, right? I like Kirby last week. Okay, you
Yeah,
probably like it also, and you did feel the progress, ma. It's not just but today is wacky, lah, right? I'm not scolding you. I'm trying to find out, right? Trying to find out. Okay, not sure what's going to happen tomorrow. Do you think you'll be tired also? Intuition.
I don't know. Maybe.
Because I don't
Um,
want you to be demoralized for physics exam.
yeah,
I don't want that. I want your POA exam to be, to be morally great, which is what happened today, right? Something like that, lah, yeah.
yeah.
I want the same thing to happen to your physics exam, but I'm not sure how to do that right now. I feel a bit sad because your preparation was going steady, man, for physics, man. Steady, man. It was actually quite good, man. Is there nothing else that can be done right now but to accept that you'll be tired tomorrow? Is there nothing to be done? Really?
I don't know. I'll drink a coffee. Yeah,
You'd what? You'd what?
I'll drink a coffee.
No, I don't want you to drink coffee, Kirby.
Huh?
Do you
Why?
know
I like.
why I don't want my... Okay, I'll tell you why. No, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Because coffee makes you zombie.
Oh,
You are awake, but you cannot think also. That's same thing one lah. Unless coffee has a different effect to you, it makes you able to think and able to sleep also. So that, the next day you don't suffer the after effect lah.
yeah,
If that's
yeah.
what the effect of coffee is, it makes you, I can think, can sleep, tomorrow fresh, then I don't mind you drinking coffee.
Oh,
But if coffee is just making you zombie, making you awake, but actually not awake or not smart lah, so to speak, then I'd rather accept Kirby as right now. I would rather accept it.
okay.
Does coffee make you, a zombie or make you super smart? What do you think?
I don't know. Just I don't know.
Sorry, I cannot. You don't. Okay, if you don't know,
I
then
mean,
that means it's not making you smart, lah.
maybe. Yeah.
Does coffee interrupt your sleep pattern after you drink coffee at night?
Not really.
Are you sure your quality of sleep is the same? Really?
Yeah,
So coffee doesn't make you groggy the next day in the morning when you have to go to school and yada yada yada.
yeah. I mean,
It does not.
I'm always like groggy, so doesn't
But
change
you were
it.
very smart intuition in the past.
But
In
like
past week
in the
intuition, you're
morning,
not groggy, what? Right?
so that's it's not the morning, huh?
Oh, it's the morning problem. In the
Yeah,
morning, you're always groggy.
always groggy morning.
Hearing all that, I'll still prefer that you don't drink coffee. Lor. Well,
Yeah,
if your purpose is just to be awake, no. Please, as much as I can tell, coffee does not do something positive. As much as I can tell. Okay, then never mind. So never mind. Is there nothing else to consider for tomorrow? Nothing. It's like that one.
huh?
There is nothing else that we can do to improve tomorrow
Yeah,
right now. Hmm. Okay, Kirby. Accept that for now. Lah. Okay.
okay.
Let's meet again tomorrow. And if tomorrow your TYS is not helping, let's just jump to the, as per usual, the Google Drive. Lah. Maybe we'll just, what do you think? Okay. I cannot hear you. Maybe Mike can. Okay. All right. I'll see you
Yeah.
tomorrow then. Okay.